my stomach. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyway, I have so many messages that have been coming through, and I've been playing around with all these different cards. Playing with the Queen of Cups. Don't play with the Queen. I gotta put these down, or I'm gonna get sidetracked. So, hold on. Fuck. You know, we talk a lot about how changing your mind and doing this and doing that, but I just want to say something, and this should be a given, but maybe it's not, or I wouldn't have to be saying this right now. You know, yes, we have choices we make in our lives, but all credit has to go to Father. At the end of the day, all credit has to go to Father. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. Yeah, even the fuckery. All credit. Because I got through it. You got through it. All credit goes to Father. And, you know, what else you guys are moving into is the fact of knowing that whatever is sent your way, you know, you don't have to worry about people siphoning your energy. Well, it depends on where you're at. I don't know. Take it. I don't know. This is what's coming through. So I know this is true for me. I don't know who it's true for. That's it on you guys, right? There's a devil moving towards a King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Prepare for battle. Before you used to feel some type of way. I get it. I did too. God, look at this. Then this came out. King of Swords, right? So those three came out. And then what they don't see is they're about to be trapped up. Stabbed up and trapped up. It's the way of the world. You wanted to be a dick. You reap what you sow. Do you see it? Maybe it seemed that people, when they got into your energy, they got around you or they spoke to you, that's why they would. They seem to get money and jobs, and maybe for you, some of you, it's subscribers, it's followers, it's donations, it's whatever, you know. And those people, they were in your energy, and it was like they were siphoning off of you. They were getting all your blessings until one day, 0 to 10, until one day it stops. And then it's you. One too many times they came around, and then they would come around you, and guess what would happen? The Wheel of Fortune, right? Shit would not turn out so great. It's okay, because your Wheel of Fortune is coming in. Whoops. I picked it up in reverse. It's not supposed to be in reverse. You know what I'm saying? 4/16, that's Mike's birthday. So thank you, Mike, for being here. And he's an Aries. He's an Emperor. Right? Is Emperor for Aries? I don't really know, but that's what I was getting. You could wear this like a necklace. And there's the Fool. Three of Cups upright. But what's this? What's this one I can't see? It's face down. Uh-oh. The Magicians. The magic tears. The magic tears. But anyway, So they would come into your energy, maybe when you were sleeping, to take from you. Somebody in authority, thinking they're the king and they're all that. This could be the king's guard, because the queen is gone, right? The hermit in the end wins. But then they got greedy with it. But it was like for a time. For a time they were able to do this, okay? For a time. And then they came into your energy, and instead of winning and winning, they got nothing. Death flipped out again. There's something about you staying true to yourself. There's something about you still walking in that divineness that you are, regardless of what human things have happened to you. So you're going to get yours. You're going to get yours because you stayed the true course. It's like it's giving me that Job thing again. You still praised God. Got a notification. You're receiving something. Fucking Timu. Yeah. You want to know what you're receiving? Stability. The sun. God sends his angels. The angels have always been there. But so it's in no fear. Everything happens for a reason in a season. And I'm hearing, thank you. I'm hearing God says, I saved the best for last. No matter what has happened, no matter the illusions, no matter the pains and sufferings, here we have two of them, and this was with it, Here we have all the fucking bullshit, all the illusions and bullshit. Well, triumph. Judgment's being called. And this is what you get. And it's from an authority figure. Maybe these people that have been, you don't even know about. Maybe there's things you don't even know about. And you're like, that's not my story. None of that shit's happening. No one's been siphoning off of me. Look at me. I'm just a nobody. I just sit here. I got nothing. I da-da-da-da-da. Even though I see all these big wig people with my ideas, how could they know that? It's like they're reading my fucking mind. Comes to you, Empress. Yeah, thank you. Because the one thing that they can't do, one thing they don't want to do is you're for the people. All of them. If you win, the people win. If you get a bunch of money, you were to end up with billions of dollars, you would use that to teach, not to be like, oh, look at me. I'm going to live in a big fucking huge castle, mansion, house when there's people on the fucking street. Fuck you. You motherfuckers are disgusting. Yeah, you need a big house. Do you really need that, though? I mean, do you really need something that fucking huge? Do you really need all that? Do you really? When you don't even have children and you got like 20 bedrooms? Why? That's fucking stupid. It's shit like that that's annoying. These motherfuckers, especially the ones that are big wigs that talk for Jesus. And they get an income that's astronomical. And then they live in astronomical things and they buy all their children and they do all that. And then they go and feed in third world countries slop. That's okay. There's a place for them too. May seem like a nothing piece of shit offer, but you know what? It's going to turn into something. You're meant to do things different, and you couldn't just go straight. It wasn't a straight shot. You had to like come around the way to get there. The fucking school of hard knocks. You had to go through the school of hard motherfucking knocks to get to where you mother flipping are within yourself. You had to go through hell to get to heaven. Victory. Victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or rewards. Awards. I said it right the first time. Look at that beautiful cup floating in there. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. It's a renewal. Here's the fucking seeds. All them seeds you planted. Planting seeds in people's minds. Planting seeds in people's heads. That, you know what? My life was given to God. Not that I really had a choice, but that's just, I was born like that. I guess we do have a choice, but do we? Some of us, I feel like I don't, but whatever. It doesn't matter, because my whole choice, everything in my being is going to be, no matter what happens to my human, that I follow the Father. Why? Because my brother came here and told me so. My brother started it. And I'm carrying on the family tradition because I love my brother. My brother is Yeshua. I'm a dragon rider, bitch. On the wings of love, only the two of us. What's that, the hermit? That's me, baby. Seeds have been planted. I see a pretty cup. Nothing can stop me now. This is not how I wanted to come on here. The messages, there's so much to it, and it was so beautifully spoken when it was in my head. When I was talking about it all in my head before I came on, I kept pausing and waiting and holding and pausing and waiting and holding, and then now it doesn't really come out everything that needed to come out, everything that wanted to come out. It's not. But I guess the gist of it all is, it's okay. Whatever energy they try to siphon off of you, it's not going to work. It's only going to work from where they're coming from, with inside themselves now. Okay? The tables have turned. Things have flipped. Because the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. And because you follow Father. Yeah, I was supposed to put that one out before and see how they make you do it. Because you follow Father. And that's it. Regardless of what it looks like. Regardless of how much it hurts. Regardless of what people think. You don't fucking care. You follow Father. It ain't you. It's all because of Father. All praise always goes to Father. Because I and the Father are one. That's what Jesus said, right? You're in me and I'm in you, as Yeshua said that, right? I don't know. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a Christian. I'm a lover of Yeshua and of humanity and of our soul, right? Flying high above. Oh, no, follow your passion. It's coming in. It don't matter when it comes in. What's quick anyway? If you think about it into the spirit realm, one day is like 1,000 years to us. One day in the ethers, in the heavens, it's, that's why on the third day he rises. Well, that's 3,000, the beginning of 3,000 years. We're coming on the cusp of that, aren't we? Are we getting close to that or what? Oh, my kinkles. So all I know is I follow the Father, I follow the Son. And so be it. Whatever happens, happens. It's how it's meant to be. It's me that says it should have happened by now. It's me in my own mind that says it should look this way. It's me in my own head that said it should play out this way. It's me in my own head. It's my own human that can only think from what it sees, but it's learned, what it's heard, but not from the, you know what I mean? The human can only do and see from the humanistic perspective, not from the realm of, he told me, of possibilities. Right? A fucking perspective, bitch. A fucking perspective, bitch. There's the mother flipping sun again. She's like, fuck yeah, here we go. Woo woo. I got the fucking scepter. I got the wand. I got the baton. Here I go. Yeah, rocking it. Look, building a little community by water. Oh yeah, bitch. Now we're talking. Now we're talking on the wings of love. Only the two of us. And here's a two. On the wing. Yeah. To bring peace to those who want it. Not everybody wants it. From five of wands to the 9 of cups. On the wings of love is all I keep hearing. But don't forget, we think it should happen already. I think I should have done this and do that by now. It should have been this in my timing, but we don't do anything in our own timing. Let's get a dragon card. I haven't done that in a long time. Don't do everything in our timing because we have no clue what's going on. We can't see past our own fucking nose, past our own, what we live in our fucking so-called reality. And that's where we think we fall short. That's where we think we're not getting it. And that's where other people love to use that to keep us under their thumb. But if you just keep striving, just keep moving forward. Look, I got an apartment exactly when I was supposed to. Why? When? Why couldn't it have happened before? Well, it just happened to work out this way. All right, let's shuffle for a dragon. I don't want 3. I want 1. I won't do 3. I won't do 3. I won't do 2. I only want 1. Thank you. Oh, with the flaming key. Looks like crosses, right? It almost looks like that could be an octopus in the water. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like an octopus, but silver dragon. Illuminate your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. I fucking love it, bro. I love that. Now listen, everyone's going to think, do, and be whatever they want, right? You're going to do you, however that fits in your thing. I'm just saying, I am who I am. God made me this way. And here I am doing Father's work. Might not seem like it, but I'm getting it. It was all a test. Warning, a test of the emergency broadcast system. No, the earthbound soul system. We are the earthbound soul system. Did I tell you guys in another video how I had a warning last night, tornado warning? And the sirens were going off. I got it on my phone. What's this 5 of... I want to know. I almost said 5 of cups. What's this 5 of pentacles? And look at what came out to clarify the 5 of pentacles. But what's this high priestess? You saw that it all was, oh yeah, look, my thumb's pulling up that, and there's that, and there's that, but, and this came out in reverse, I think. But let's do, so what is the 5 of Pentacles? Do you know who's in the middle of it? Look who's in the middle of it. Your devilish thoughts, the addictive thoughts, the programmed thoughts of your trauma thoughts, your ego, edging God out, as Dr. Wayne Dyer said, but Eckhart Tolle says it's the pain body, and that's perfect, right? the pain and the trauma. Dab smack in the middle of the double-mindedness and the sleepless nights of the dreams, feeling like you're left out in the cold, like Father God doesn't love you. That's the devil's work. But you know better. Let me have this high priestess. The high priest, immediately when I saw that Five of Pentacles and the high priestess, like you see it for what it is. Ooh, and the Hierophant flew upside down, in reverse over with these other 4 cards over here. And then these came out for the papacy or whatever it's called. Rhymes with nope. Nope. But what the high priestess has got going on, what she sees is there's a King of Pentacles, a father of the earth, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. Virgo, bitches. Moving on to victory. Look at that little horse like, yep. Yeah, we won, motherfucker. We won. To bring 10 pentacles to the earth. 10 regions, 10 tribes. To bring all of it. And it's Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. It's Neo and Trinity. It's the 2. It's the 2. You could say Adam and Eve. Not Adam and Steve. Anything else these people need to know about how great they've been doing and what they've overcome, and that the battle's been in their own head and it's all been part of the plan of the Father to begin with? So what? Why are you so worried about it? There's no need. 2211, there's no need. And then all the illusions could be made into something else. With each cup of illusion that you've gone through. All right, clarify this 7 of Cups, because you're the star. Because you're the star. Living water and living earth. You're poured, and the whole stars are watching you. Are watching you, private eyes. They're watching you. Look at what fell over the devil. That literally went over there, and this is on your side, the Chariot. The balance. Emperor wanted to come out before. Keep seeing that 9 of Swords. Oh. Fuck that. You get that. See what I'm saying? This video, I apologize. I mean, but you don't know. You don't have any idea, but I do. I know the severity, the message that I wanted to bring out. It was so much deeper, in depth, I guess, than what actually came out. But I think enough is enough. And it came out how it came out. I'm hearing, you have no idea what we're capable of. And if I have... See, the devil only likes its devil energy. You're not going to be popular with the crowd. You're not going to be popular, 24/24, with the rest of them, because you're of the, we'll say you're of the light, and the rest are of the darkness or of this world. So yeah, you're overlooked instead of overbooked, because they can't stand your light, because you speak truth, and they know you see right through them. So yeah. Hello, thank you. So yeah, they don't see you. They don't see who you are. You carry the light of the world. You've been given the golden staff to lead. Follow me. I will show you. Michael says, yeah, duh. Hello. But they don't see that. They don't want to because they're in this energy. I want to take, and just spit shit out. They don't want to bring stability and peace to the fucking earth. They want to keep it cloudy. They don't want you to see. They want you to be like that. Yes, and the people, yes, the spiritual ones out there, yes, the readers, yes, the ones that just talk about third parties and stupid bullshit. And I do too sometimes when it needs to be. I get that. But you guys know what I mean. The ones who just revel and just love it. Woo, yeah, and they get all loud about it. Let's just talk about all the fuckery. Instead of saying, and then feed to your ego, because everybody wants people to talk about them. You got to be the fucking king for the God, for Father to hand it over to you. You got to put to death that. Can you feel it? Can you see it? I mean, everything. I'm just done. None of this is. Can you feel? I'm not feeling it deep in me. Can you tell? Energy shifts and energy changes. What happens? With that. You know what I mean? So we're always wanting to do things in our own timing, and that's fucking great, but it ain't gonna work. So keep on keeping on, thinking it's gonna work out for you. Yes, it's safe for you to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. It looks like almost like a mermaid tail's coming up, huh? But he's not a mermaid. That's Poseidon, motherfucker. That's Poseidon point. Poseidon the point. Namaste. Peace.